Another lovely day in sunny Scotland. It's actually very, very windy, but I thought today we would go over Audubon by Suicide Boys. Another pretty simple beat, as you'll find that quite a lot of these beats are actually pretty simple. Yeah, let's listen to it, and then I'll talk you through the project. That's enough. There might be more to the song. I honestly don't really know, but it's actually really, really simple. I ended up just stealing the lead sound from the actual song itself. So look, this is the actual song. You can see for the lead, I just looped it. You can set the root note here, so obviously the root note of this sample is A2, A sharp 2, so when you play C on your keyboard, it just plays an actual C rather than an A sharp 2 on a C. I hope that makes sense. Added reverb, cut the envelope a little bit just to make it shorter. I find that with stuff like this, I'm not trying to impress myself or even whoever watches this by saying, look, I managed to recreate this sound or whatever. If I can just nick a bit of it from the sample, then I'm going to do that. Might as well, right? Therefore, it sounds as accurate as you would hope it would. Sub bass using Sublab. Yeah, bit of a peak on the filter. What is it? That's a triangle wave. The triangle waves give it a little bit of punch and more rounded sound, I think, compared to a sine wave. See, you can really hear it a lot more. There's not even any distortion or anything on this. That's just the resonance being boosted and the note that I'm playing it at. That's it. You can make this with anything, but I just like Sublab. And then what did I do? Yes, I EQ'd it a little bit because I guess it was far too bassy. Looks like I wanted this peak to stand out here. Little things like that you pick up when you just do a lot of mixing. You may learn when you're learning about mixing and EQing and stuff that you shouldn't do stuff like this, but my philosophy is I just do what I think sounds good, and then if it becomes an issue in the mix later, then I'll tone it back a bit, or I'll just compress it, or I'll work around it or something. So you don't need to be so precise with your EQ. Like this, people say, oh, this causes phasing and stuff. I don't care. Whatever. What have we got now? I'll show you we'll do drums. If you're listening on headphones, compared to speakers, you might notice that there's a lot of lower frequencies in the side channels. I think that's probably due to OTT and the saturation knob, because I didn't bother. Like, I could EQ out the bass. You know, I might actually do that. I should probably do it. And I've also boosted that as well. There's another lesson about EQing. I just boosted the lows because I felt like it, and it sounds better, I think. But let's just stick on another EQ and mid-side mode. What have we got here? Side mode. Something like that. I'll probably need to change it again when I put the rest of the tune back in. But that's the drums. That must have been another snare I was trying to find. Oh wait, no, they're my bad. These are two. They're both layered together, I guess, to give the sound. You really want to add a lot of saturation with this, and I like to keep it on the low mode just to really. I think it compresses it in a really nice way, and it looks like only a little bit of clipping just to tame the levels. We'll go over the mastering chain at the end. Vocals. You can see the sample is a song called Ha by Juvenile from 1998. I don't even think... Nope, the pitch of the sample is exactly the same, and I've just slowed it down a little bit, and you just loop it in the right place. That's it, little bit of EQ. Oh, quite a lot of EQ actually with the phone mode. And in the mixer, you can see on the right here, I have got a low pass filter. Just to filter out the vocals, just how it sounds in the song. Put it all together. This is the MIDI notes for the song if you're interested at all. Just look at it and copy it down. There you go. Bit of reverb sorted. Let's look at the mastering chain and you'll see how much of a difference a nice mastering chain makes. So let's just loop this part of the beat without the mastering. Sounds really bad. Well, it doesn't sound really bad. It just doesn't sound that good. Some compression. Lots of compression. Some OTT, some multiband compression. OTT is so good, man. So good. Bit of EQ. You can see that's really what makes the sound, is just bringing out the lows like that, and then we add in our mid side. And finally, a limiter. That is an insane amount of limiting that I've put on that. How loud is that? Look how many luffs that is. It's like between 9 and 7. It keeps going -9 and -7. I only look at luffs as an indication of feel rather than loudness. Sure, it's technically louder, but if you want something to be louder, you can just turn it up, or quieter if you want to just turn it down. I feel that certain amounts make the sound make it sound a different way, thanks to the limiter. You can hear as I increase the limiting, it totally changes the sound. And this song just happened to sound good with 9 dBs of limiting. That's pretty much it. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like it too, and I'll see you in the next one.